Our region's become a real hotbed for online language training, much of it springing out of Carnegie Mellon University. First, a company called Jibigo brought automated interpretation to the iPod through an app. Then Duolingo put language learning in the palm of anyone's hand. And now WeSpeke is connecting people around the world to others who want to help each other learn one another's languages. Mike Elchick is founder and CEO of WeSpeke, and welcome. Good to have you here.
Great to be here, Bill. Thank you.
All right, so what's your twist on this language thing?
Well, first of all, we're introducing a disruptive business model for language learning that connects people all over the world. We're taking advantage of technology and social media. So we combine a number of different business models to build a platform where anyone, anywhere, at any time can teach, learn, or practice any language. And so we use communications combined with content, combined with matching people based on what their interests are. So, for example, you might be in a Spanish-speaking part of the world and want to learn English, and I'm English and want to learn Spanish, so that we have something in common to start. And then your profile says that you like certain books, certain movies, certain food, certain travel destinations, and we run matching algorithms. And now the language learning is based on topics that have brought you together and drives the conversation.
So it gives you something to talk about.
Indeed.
Okay, so that's part of the personal connection here. And yeah, I think you had a little video that shows, in this case, it's somebody, an American with somebody in France, right?
That's correct. And she is in Pittsburgh learning French. He's in France wanting to practice his English. And they're carrying on a conversation using the framework of WeSpeke to help each other learn languages, much like if you ran into them coincidentally on the street. And you can use rich media. So she's also introducing videos of Pittsburgh and the Pittsburgh Steelers when they talk about sports and football in order to give him a sense of who she is and where she's from.
So how do these people find each other, though? I take it that's part of what your platform does?
Think of it like a big stadium, and everybody is in the stadium. And then there's filters and matching to sort out who's in the stadium. So if I want to talk to a French person, they're in section 500. But in my case, section 500 could have millions of people in it. So then you run the matching algorithms to take it a step further. And the person who I really want is in row 1, seats A, B, and C. And so we're simply using math to match people.
That's amazing. Where did this come from?
I've traveled over 2 million miles in my career, and it always amazed me that every once in a while I would run into somebody who was my doppelganger in a far-off place in the world. And I said to myself, you know, technology has now broken down the barriers. You know, when I was growing up, you wouldn't pick up the phone and call somebody in Germany to learn German. But now, with the cost of an internet connection, you can be online for hours and hours, and there's no additional cost. So I thought about it. I did you know, normal research. I built a business plan. I went out to the investment community and secured investment. And we have a global community. We're in 160 countries around the world. And we have over 100 languages, native languages that people speak. So if you want to find somebody, Achinese or Zulu and everything in between,
they're there.
They're out there.
Yeah, and obviously Pittsburgh, our region, a great place to do this, I would assume, because of the kind of research that's happening at Carnegie Mellon in this space, right?
We're very proud to be here. Pittsburgh's a center of excellence for language and culture. That we have a solid business community. We have a very solid academic community. The University of Pittsburgh is one of the largest centers for teaching languages and Asian studies and European studies centers. But my co-founder is the head of the Language Technologies Institute at Carnegie Mellon University, which is the world's largest institute looking at machine learning and artificial intelligence. And they've contributed to some very interesting developments where you think of language as technology and not something that's spoken.
That's amazing stuff. I've seen a little bit of it over the years, and it is extraordinary. So we only have a minute left, but how's it been going? Are people using the platform?
As we speak, there's thousands of people all over the world that are carrying on conversations, and Pittsburgh is serving as the digital bridge or the crossroads for all of these conversations. There's people in Russia right now that are learning Chinese that are coming through Pittsburgh, virtually.
That is, they're really extraordinary. And you finding a way to make money at this?
There's several different ways. Yes, we are. We are monetizing it. There's the normal business models of advertising and sponsorships, but there's also, in the future, there will be levels of subscriptions and also the ability to sell content. So when you think of going to Barnes & Noble and buying a book, you don't always need the whole book. If you're going to France, you might want to just practice your arrival vocabulary and phrases and how to order food in a restaurant. So we'll be able to just sell you pieces of content. A lot like what Steve Jobs did to music. You used to buy an album or a CD, and he made it into a small chunk, a song.
Fascinating.
We can do the same thing.
Buy what you need. A really cool platform, amazing for people that want to practice with other people, right? WeSpeke. Mike Alchik,
Indeed.
thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. My pleasure.
When we return, the grand rebirth of a signature downtown Pittsburgh hotel. Stay with us.